Hello, everyone, and welcome to this bonus episode of Savor the Burn. We're going to get into a little bit of this here Disturbed beer, released earlier this year, and some fantabulous-looking key lime pie.
Yes, sir.
So, stay tuned if that sounds good to you, because it sounds good to me. I don't know about you. Ha ha ha! A waka-kaka! Savor the burn.
Keep on burning.
Well, as you heard in the intro, thank you. Thank you for tuning into this here episode of the bonus episode of Savor the Burn.
Pause for a can pop.
Listen. Nice. Little chick pop. This beer that we are going to enjoy today has a fun little story behind it. We were in Kentucky at a restaurant right across the street from the Angels Envy
Brewery / restaurant.
A brewery stress.
Against the grain.
Against the grain. That's what it was. And we saw on their video display that they had an upcoming release of a brewery exclusive Disturbed 25th anniversary release
of The Sickness.
Yeah, Down with the Sickness. I mean, do you remember the Sickness album where it looks like there's a middle-aged man being birthed right there, like a breached birth? Well, not a breached birth, but a birth right there on the album cover. I like Disturbed as much as the next guy. You know, I still have yet to run out and buy the T-shirt.
Oh, all right.
But I do remember, I had, for whatever reason, I don't even remember who gave it to me, I had an early release of that first album. And I remember there was fucking bangers on that one, dude. There was some good stuff. And like, whatever ended up on the radio really wasn't the best stuff on that album. And that's the way it goes with a lot, like, no matter who it is, like, that's just the way it goes. Like, you get deeper cuts on your favorite band's, albums, you're gonna find some really cool stuff on there. And Disturbed is really no stranger to that concept.
So Against the Grain is one of those craft breweries that I've loved for a long time.
Yeah?
They produce some great beers. They always have really, really great, fun, kind of disturbing artwork on all their cans.
I'll take it.
It's think about Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah.
Style artwork that's just off just a little bit and not quite kid friendly.
Okay. I can see that.
Yeah. So they have a and I'm blanking on the name of it, but they have a brown ale that the artwork on there is a dude in his underwear with brown splatter stains on it.
I would take a drink right at that moment. That's pretty funny. It is
funny.
It is
funny.
Yeah.
So anyway, Against the Grain, they are located like on the outside of the Louisville Bats minor league baseball team stadium.
Yeah, because like right behind them,
across the street from Angels Envy.
Yeah. Then you have them, and then street.
So, but they have a great restaurant right there.
Catty corner.
And yeah, like you said, we know you noticed on the Videotron that they had the 25th anniversary tour of The Sickness.
Yeah,
it's the 25th anniversary tour, commemorating the 25th anniversary of the release of the Sickness album. This is the Down with the Crispness lager.
Okay.
And this is State Hospital, first admission. It's a 16 fluid ounce, 1 pint beer. Looking for tickets. There's a QR code over here. Scan for tickets here. And so it is a lager. It's a 5%, not 5%. Yeah, 5% alcohol by volume.
Okay.
So, cheers.
That's not bad. Yeah, cheers, sirs.
Good
ladies
lager.
And genitals. Doesn't smell bad.
Oh, that's nice. Carlo might even like this.
That's delicious.
And then we have...
I'm down with the crispness. I can't even say it. That's pretty damn tasty.
And then we have a homemade key lime bar.
Ho did what?
Key lime pie, key lime bar.
Key lime bar?
Key lime bar is what Katie told me as I was coming downstairs.
I almost lost it in my face just.
But it's definitely pie shaped. It's a pie wedge. So key lime bar, key lime pie. Leave us a comment.
Oh, it's supposed to be a bar, but it was now it's. Oh, see.
I'm gonna let her comment on there because she was just like, and all the things.
Excuse me, sorry. Still getting over a little something. That was pretty funny.
All that said.
Yes.
Cheers, sir.
Cheers to the one and only Anakin Skywalker. I'm totally kidding. You got some of that Cool Whip on there. Let me grab some of that there. Bucket.
That's a Cool Whip.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
I helped strain this out into the cake pan, too.
You strained it? What did you strain?
Well, you know.
I'm completely unfamiliar with the process.
She limes us, and I wasn't around for the whole thing, but I saw her grading the lime and all the things, and then she had me come up and hold the strainer to sift it down through.
Okay.
So that it would be nice and consistent.
Very cool.
No, so good. And actually, that pairs quite well with a nice lager.
Any idea?
This is down with the fucking Crispness.
Not to put you on the spot, but do you have any idea where she found the recipe for this? You said it was supposed to be key lime bars, but she made it into the pie shape. But do you have any idea where she found the recipe for this?
Nope.
No? Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
She has a magic box of recipes that she has collected over the years.
Uh-huh.
And when it comes time to this, she goes to her magic box and pulls said recipe card. And
this pairs. If you can find this disturbed beer and find yourself a key lime bar recipe, just so you can have the same experience, good luck. But
hang on.
This pairs incredibly well. All right, so you've got what, 3,000 plus beers or something like that in your beer finder app?
Well, I'm gonna tell you here in a second.
Okay, excellent.
And in fact, I'm gonna go ahead and screen record as I open the app.
Yes. All right. Here's his app.
And
follow along, folks.
Well, I have checked in 2,945 unique beers. I have done 3,996 check-ins.
Okay.
But I have not checked this one in, so I have to.
Yeah, let's check that in. We got Against the Grain, Disturbed, what was it, Down with the Crispness? Yeah, Lager.
Against the Grain. It is not a pale ale. Okay, let's back that up. Let's try this again. Against the Grain. Down with the Crispness. Down with the Crispness. There it's right is.
There. Perfect.
And while I'm here, I need to take a picture of the cam.
Yeah.
Camera.
There you go.
No,
what do you think of that?
I like it. You know what? I'm gonna give this I'm gonna give it 3 1/4.
3 1/4.
Yeah.
All right.
When it comes to I'm stingy. I try to be stingy on my ratings across the board, but my beer ratings, I am extremely
okay. All right.
Stingy on.
With me, we have yet to find out, but with me, 90% of the beers out there, give me a blinding headache after about half of them. And, just having a half of this isn't a pint, it's like a pint. Half a pint.
It's 4 ounces.
If I could if I can make it through this and not end up with a blinding headache, I'll happily, work on the rest of the can. But, we talked to Phil Mageddon about this. He said it's like a liver enzyme thing, that causes that headache thing to happen. So, I think with his little vials of super juice that he has, that helps prevent that kind of thing. So that might be something I might be interested in looking over, because I want to have a beer with the guys. I want to hang out with the guys and have a fucking beer, because I like beer. I haven't always liked beer, but I think I turned about 9, 10, 11 years old, and I was like, this is really good. You remember? Do you remember Michelob Dark?
I've never been.
No, okay.
I've never been a Michelob fan. So.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, Michelob Dark was I remember that was the first. Actually, that was the second beer. The first beer I really liked was Bud Ice. And if you're a fan of this podcast, been with us since the beginning, you've heard me talk about Bud Ice. That was the first beer that I liked.
Is that the Energizer? The Energizer soda?
No, I think that was like something dumb, like Busch Light or something. But Energizer soda. But yeah, what a interesting childhood I had. But I was laughing about it with Jennifer, like, yeah, you should probably be in an insane asylum by now. Anywho, yeah, so my beer experience, definitely it does actually come from childhood, and so does my whiskey experience. Don't hold that against me. Don't hold that against the parental units, whatever. But like, I remember Bud Ice, I think, was the first beer that I actually really, really liked. And maybe it was the marketing. Remember the penguin?
I do.
Doobie-doo. But I remember Michelob Dark was really good.
So being conscious and being sensitive to you getting headaches.
Oh, yeah,
Taking that into consideration.
Yeah.
One of these bonuses, I would like to bring some beers in and see what you think.
You know what? I love beer, probably as much as I love whiskey.
Well,
the thing is, like I said,
the great thing is, I love a lot of whiskey / bourbon barrel aged stouts.
Barrel aged stouts, yeah. Those I have great luck with. And milk stouts, like who is it? New Holland, I think it is. Has the dragon's milk. Get out of here! So good.
I think you've told me you have not had it. The dragon's milk barrel aged stout.
I don't think I have.
Stupid amazing.
I think I just had like the dragon's milk stout.
So good.
I think they got like a white and a black version, but I have not had the barrel aged version of it.
We need to do that.
Yes. Yeah, I'm down, dude. I'll check it out. And what's a headache? Who gives a shit?
Here recently, the Virginia Distilling Company recently put out a bourbon finished in a Boulevard beer barrel.
Okay, I think I remember you telling me about this.
Yeah,
like months ago, but
there's been a handful of our friends have put out reels here and there on there, and
yeah, that's true.
I do want to get that bottle. I just haven't made the effort yet because, well,
yeah, we got a lot on the docket here. We got a lot of work to do.
I'm trying to clear space.
Right. Yeah. And I think I've said it before. I think there's several of these bottles that are my fault. So I'll happily pack them up and take them home. I mean, I will happily do it. When Jennifer sees it, she will not be so happy that I brought a whole bunch of extra bottles home.
I don't want to just.
It's for the podcast.
I don't want to upset Jennifer, so
al dente.
We'll just leave him here.
I snorted al dente. Yeah, actually, yeah. You know what? If you know, you know. If you don't, I'm not going to clue you in. Sorry. It's not going to end up on an episode. It's not going to end up on a bonus.
This is a great lager.
Yeah,
this is a really good lager.
Yeah, it's light and refreshing.
It is down with the crispness,
but it's very crisp and it's filling. It pairs wonderfully.
Clever, catchy, cheeky title for this, but it is fitting. It is definitely. It has a crispness to it, but yet it's not overly processed like so many other lagers.
Yes.
It is a full-bodied lager.
And when we were leaving that restaurant against the grain down there in Louisville, Kentucky. Wait, was that Louisville?
Oh yeah, right across the street from Angel's Envy.
Okay, perfect. Down there in the Louisville,
Louisville
Kentucky,
Bats.
Louisville area. We finished up our meal. I think I had a burger. You might have had a black bean burger or something.
I did. It was fantastic. It was right before we hit the road.
I think you got fries. I got onion rings. I'm like, here, dude, fucking let's try each other's food. And we're swapping stuff out. And we're trying to enjoy the experience while we're there because when in Rome, do as the Romans do. That's the rest of the term. Anyway, so we finish our meal. We check out. And we're fixing to leave, and then you head off to the restroom real quick, wash your mitts or whatever, take a leak, whatever. We're about to hit the fucking road, right? So while we're waiting, I'm like, hey, do you guys have that beer? And I get to talking with the owner, because zero idea of what boundaries are. Hey, owner guy. I saw the ad up there for this beer. Mm-hmm. You guys don't happen to have any of that, do you? Because we're in a podcast. We're from out of town, and we would love to do a review and talk you guys up. But we don't. We're not going to be here at the time of that release. So, do you have that? Quick, funnel summation of that conversation. But he's like, yeah, dude, yeah. Actually, we're already selling it. It's like, okay, cool. Let's. I would like 2 cans, please. Thank you. Yep. And then he gave us a little story on him. I forgot who reached out to who, but Disturbed is definitely 100% a part of the process when it came to working with Against the Grain and coming up with this formula, with this mash bill or whatever.
And
it's a lot of fun.
I'm positive that their Louisville anniversary concert stop was actually at the Louisville Bats Stadium.
Yeah, so Disturbed is
right there.
They're kind of a big deal, guys. So love them or hate them, they're kind of a big deal. I've seen them maybe 3 times in concert. Never had a bad time. Seeing them.
Like them or yeah.
Love them or hate them, like them or don't.
It's always a good time.
You're not going to have a. Yep. So what if you don't run out and buy the T-shirt?
It's like Rob Zombie.
Oh, dude, I love Rob Zombie, and unfortunately,
would you put Rob Zombie in your top 5?
I can't do that now.
I don't think so.
I can't do that now. Like if you hit me in 2002,
but their live show though,
so much fun.
Their live show kills.
So much fun.
If
you go on the YouTubes and you watch any of the Rob Zombie or the White Zombie stuff, the stage show, fucking incredible, right? But you watch and you try to listen to Rob Zombie, like he's running left and right. He's doing that freak out Charles Manson, karate dance thing that he does, and because it's part of where he got his persona, and so and he's doing like this and that and the other thing. He's running all over the place, and he's in his fringed yoga pants, but he loses his breath consistently. I don't know if he's just running out of steam because he's a vegan, or if maybe he's just not training like Taylor Swift does on a treadmill, running full sprint speed and practicing her set over and over again, so she has the physical endurance to be able to keep up with that kind of thing. Kudos to her. I could not name a song from Taylor Swift, but just not hearing about her work ethic and seeing how cool she is to her fans and her family and her friends and all that, class
Kingdom,
absolute class act. But anyway, so we're talking about Rob Zombie. So you watch all that old footage of White Zombie, and he's still out of breath. You know, when the MTV winner had White Zombie playing in their fucking backyard, how cool would that be? Like, he's out of breath. He's sitting on the stage like, 5, 5, 5, and then he's up on the stack on the PA, just sitting there, creature of the will, trigger wicked way, you know, yeah, you know, and he's out of breath, but whatever. I still wholeheartedly love White Zombie and Right Zombie and Rob Zombie, but like, yeah, you're absolutely right. I don't think I put him in my top 5, but like maybe in 2002, 2001, I probably would have.
Fair enough.
Absolutely. He'd be right up there with Korn, Limp Bizkit, fucking yeah, dude, Sepultura, you know, Metallica. You know, I loved Metallica, still do. You know, I don't care. You know, Skip Stanger album, whatever. Anyway, so. If you have a cool beer that you like, or if you're part of what's the name of that beer app that you have that you Untapped. If you're part of the Untapped beer app community, and you have more than W2 and you want to flex, please send it to me. I'm gonna put them on blast.
I have friends that have double what I have.
Double what you have?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I know a couple people that have.
Don't these people have jobs? Anyway. If you have input that you would want to share, like I said, info Jonathan W2 at savortheburn.com. Leave us a comment if you're following on YouTube. You know, click subscribe, hit that bell notification, leave us a comment on anything and everything key lime, beer, and or whiskey, whatever you might suggest, whatever you might think that or Disturbed or Rob Zombie or White Zombie. If you have any new metal influence that you're a big fan of. Please, I would love to talk new metal. Love it. With the umlauts above the U. Anyway, whatever. So, no matter who you are, Oh, no.
Oh, man.
No matter who you are, that's foam, ain't it?
It's all right.
Yeah, no matter who you are, where you are, what you're drinking, and how disturbed you are, never forget. Keep on burning. Oh, wow. That is tasty. I'm glad I got to share that with you.